The Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game seems to constantly be knocking on death's door. Fortunately, I am here to save it with a format I created. Just one archetype. No hand traps, no staples, no tech cards, no extra deck shenanigans. Just one archetype. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Pure.
Hello, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! How it was intended to be played. This super pure ancient gear. Yes, I have denied my true nature long enough and we are back to giant robots. And I've been talking about doing this deck for a very long time, so I thought I'd just bite the ancient gear bullet and do it. And in the process, discovered something interesting and worrying at the same time. This deck is quite unique in that on paper, ancient gear is actually quite good, relatively speaking, and compared to the decks that I've played already. However, this is probably going to end up being one of the worst ones entirely because it is a go second deck, and in this day and age that is just saying I'd like to lose please. But that's even worse for us because this deck, a competitive ancient gear deck, relies so much on generic board-breaking staples, none of which we are allowed to play. Because of the rules of Super Pure, we are not allowed to play Lightning Storm or Raigeki or Feather Duster or Kaijus or Forbidden Droplet or anything like that. So taking all those out takes this deck from a sort of strange roguey go second deck to I don't know what this is or what we're even supposed to do. I think it's still a go second deck, and I just have to hope that I can sort of eat through interaction with activations of several cards until we can then OTK. That is going to be incredibly difficult and maybe not even possible, which is why I've sort of tweaked this into a sort of half go first, half go second deck, just to sort of hedge the bets, I guess. Just a quick rundown on the important cards. Wyvern searches everything. This searches 2 of everything, and then you discard 1. This searches spell trap. This searches a spell trap. This special summons from hand. This special summons from the deck. That's sort of like the surface level interaction stuff. We need to OTK. That's where the fusions come in. Big number, big number, big number. They can all do like this piercing. This can attack multiple times, and we might be able to get this to attack multiple times via this trap card that can be activated from the hand if this is banished from the graveyard. And then the only other ancient gear card really that needs mentioning is this. When an ancient gear monster is summoned, the turn they're summoned, they're basically immune to everything, and your opponent can't activate cards in response to ancient gear cards. So you kind of want this out first, then do everything. If you can get this out first and they have interaction, then there's nothing they can do. So it's quite good to try and get this out, and then you can sort of maybe OTK freely in a perfect world. The only other thing to mention is the 6 bits of generic support as per the rules of Super Pure. One of them is used in competitive ancient gear. Urgent schedule. This is not part of another archetype. This is fine. This is just generic machine support because the trains archetype isn't really an archetype. It's just a sort of a set of monsters. I'm kind of bending the rules very slightly here, but I don't think this is part of another archetype. But you don't care about that normal bit of generic support that you would see in a regular ancient gear deck. You care about EMR. So this deck is sort of screaming for ways to interact with the opponent on their turn. Even if we go first, we got nothing. So we have to run this. It's kind of like Icarus Attack. It can be worse than Icarus Attack, and it could be quite a bit better, to be honest. Tribute 1 machine monster, then target 1 card on the field for every 1,000 attack, and destroy them. It's just, and I just hope that that's enough to disrupt plays, I guess. I don't know, man. It's slim pickings, because the only other options for generic support I think are worth running here are maybe Clockwork Knight. I haven't put this in here. Maybe Limiter Removal. I haven't put this in here. Those I ran in the Mech Lord deck. The problem is we're not really hurting. We're not really struggling for attack points. We're sort of struggling for interaction and recovery. I am genuinely terrified about how this is going to go, especially because we're starting in Platinum 4. Okay. I just hope I lose every single coin toss. Great. So what do? I think we're going second deck. The problem is, there's going to be a lot of not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the moment someone activates a Malice card, I can't do anything. Ancient Gear Fortress, though, the Malice... Are there sort of quick play negates of spell cards? Because it's one of the Dominus cards. Do one of they do that? I can't remember. End phase. Hold. Everybody hold. EMR! Right on time, buddy. Right, okay. So we want Fortress. Just to sort of... Or maybe I should have baited with Urgent Schedule. Okay, Fualos. I don't really care about that, to be honest. We're an OTK deck. Oh, God, I messed up already. Oh, no, hang on. I could never activate this if your opponent controls more monsters than you. Okay, that's fine. I didn't mess up. Right, so Fusion, we could do nothing. So it kind of has to be Catapult. So we... what does this... Does this have an effect when it's destroyed? No. Okay, this is fine, I think. Yeah, so we Catapult. Although Fortress has an effect, but I kind of want to keep Fortress's protection up, or it's... Yeah, so we destroy this, and we Special Smon Dark Glom. Activate Glom, and we get... Oh, yes! They knew! They were afraid. I chose to go second. They were like, nope, can't handle it. Okay. That is one more win than I thought we would get. Meh. Smaug. Barrel Rider. Going first. So they made me go first. I have no idea what to do. So I can't activate Urgent Schedule going first. I can't Special Summon Ancient Gear Statue going first because it requires me to have less monsters. So I have to activate Fortress. So this is what we call a going first play. Ancient Gear Wyvern. Okay, what do we get? I can't use this and then Catapult because Catapult requires me to control no monsters because yes. I can't use this because I don't control an Ancient Gear Golem. I could get Fusion. I could get Box and then get something else. I think we just have to Fusion them. I think what we have to do, unfortunately, is just make Howitzer. Let's do that. Let's do those two. Now, Howitzer is kind of like the first turn play. It can do 1,000 damage and is unaffected by everything. Oh, and I also can't set cards after I've activated this, is it? No, it's this. So I should have set Urgent Schedule before summoning the Wyvern. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. If they destroy... The only way to destroy Howitzer is by battle, and if they do that, then I get to special summon from the deck. Not if I'm playing against a 10-pie player, though. Cool. I think Ancient Gear Fortress has an effect on that. Yes. I'm going to put this in defense mode. Just because it's got less... No, it doesn't. It has the exact same. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? Right, what do we want? I don't think this matters. I think we're about to lose. So let's just set up for next turn that isn't happening. Get rid of... We get that, and we get that, and we want Commander in the graveyard. Yay! We did it. Set 1, end phase. Okay, we did get a second turn. Still a little bit confused as to what is going on here. What if I want Fortress again. So the best way to do this is advance. Oh, they are playing RDA stuff. Okay, well, I say RDA stuff. What in the world? Okay. Oh, hang on. No, I haven't normal summoned, have I? So, yeah, this is fine. So, Fortress, again. So, that effect is... Oh, yeah, he's unaffected, isn't he? So, let's just do this now. Actually, I should have done Fortress first, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. So, we just statue, activate statue, and we get the other one of these. Yes, I think we can win from here. I think we get Fusion and Wyvern just in Quivern. Yes! Go first, Ancient Gear. All we need is your opponent to brick Ancient Gear bricks. Wow, that's a lot of resonators. Some might say too many resonators. Though, hold my hands up, I should have been, when I did RDA, I should have been playing some red resonators. Because I saw a person do a combo one time where they got Supernova and Abyss out at the same time. Just because this has an effect where you can get it. You go into two of these and you get one of these and it all works out. Because I never went into two risings for some reason. Okay, so we're going second. We got 2 win streaks in a row. 2 win streaks in a row? 2 wins in a row. We really need them to summon a monster. 60 card deck. 15 extra deck. They didn't have many titles. Okay, so it is just Malice. Right, so what do we do in a situation like this? Because, oh, it wasn't a Malice. That was the little birdie. The little branded birdie. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? We need a way to get to Fortress. We don't have that. It depends on our other draw. Because Urgent Schedule, right? If it resolves, it becomes like a line in itself. If it... Oh, hang on. But we've got 2 Dark Golems in hand. Well, luckily we don't have all 3, because Urgent Schedule would be completely useless. Because you can't special summon regular Ancient Gear Golem from the deck. Because it can't be special summoned. So they all have to say ignoring summoning conditions. Which is a great line to put on a card. It's like you're admitting you made a mistake. Do you want to see something cool? Whilst this person's comboing, at time of recording, I have... Can you see that? 69 subscribers. Yeah. Nice. Thank you, by the way, to those 69 people. Obviously. And if you're not one of those 69 people, what are you doing? Subscribe. It's Gdongalog. Grangugnol. Okay, branded fusion. Did I choose to go second here? I can't remember. If they make Mirror Jade, right? Do I care about... Because in an ideal world, we're OTKing, right? So, do we care about being destroyed at the end, in the end phase? Who knows? I'm still concerned about what we actually have to do. If a monster is special summoned by your opponent's activated monster effect. Okay. Do we special summon by monster effects? Not many, not much. We special summon by spell effects. Urgent Schedule, Ancient Gear Fusion, Ancient Gear Duel, which is a trap card, Gear Town, Statue special summons, Tanker special summons from the hand and graveyard, so that's just extension, so that doesn't really matter. I suppose Hunting Hound would do it. Oh, it's gone anyway, so who even cares? Okay, so Mirror Jade, that's got a quick play banish, right? Rebellion. Did you use the effect? Banish 1 monster on the field. You cannot use this effect next turn. They can't do the quick play banish now. I'm sure they've got ways. Do they add the bird back to their hand? Because that's like an Omni negate, isn't it? What am I looking at? It's going to be in the... No, it's still there. I know they have very eventful end phases. I mean, we can only do what we can only do. Luckily, Urgent Schedule is now live. And Mirror Jade cannot banish the monsters summoned by Urgent Schedule. Quem. Okay, I imagine they've got a gajillion graveyard effects, so let's see what we draw. Ancient Gear Duel. Does that do anything? I don't think it does, you know. So this all just needs to work without me, without anything happening. Here we go. That is how they get their flipping bird back. Now, what does the bird do? Okay, so it's a monster negate. That's fine. Commandeer. Oh, hang on. But with the effect of Gear Town, I can't summon Dark Golem anymore. No. So, what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to do this. Hunting Hound. Yeah, because this effect is negated, so it's not a Dark Golem. What should I do? What if I just do this? What if I just make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant using this, and one of these? Is completely unaffected by spell and trap effects, and it can attack all opponent's monsters once each. Now, unfortunately, Ancient Gear Duel does not help me here. If they have a quick play monster effect that gets rid of this, that's fine. Oh, they're just going to use this as material, as fusion material. Going to fuse with my giant. Can I do anything else here? We can put the thing on the board, but we don't have a way of getting an Ancient Gear Golem on the field. Oh, hang on. We've got them in the graveyard, though. What happens if we just do what you do? Yeah, I thought they might let that go. I think I might have been able to do it, you know. Well, I'm just going to set end phase. I can make, because this is Ancient Gear Golem in the graveyard. I think I can make, that's fine. I'm going to win via time limit. I think I can make thing, if this is allowed, obviously. What? Why couldn't I? What is happening? Including an Ancient Gear Golem you control. Well, great. No monsters, though we do have Advanced and Catapult, which are a good combo. Advanced, Search Fortress, Catapult, Destroy Advance. No, Activate Fortress, Destroy Advance, Profit. EMR. Emmer. Why make it look like you were going to end your turn and you didn't? There is such a thing as a... Actually, no, there isn't a main phase 2 in turn 1, is there? Well... Just combo off until you can no longer combo off. What would be really good would be to draw Ancient Gear Fortress. It does change everything, that card, because if it resolves, you basically get to do it. Your opponent doesn't count anymore because they can't respond to any of your Ancient Gear cards. So if you've got it, if you've stuck it, then it just depends on can you find game, and sometimes you can't. But sometimes you can. The power of filtered water. They were terrified by me hydrating. So somehow we're still in Platinum 4. We've won 3 of 4 duels. I don't quite know what's going on. Wow, look at all those titles. Okay, we lost the coin toss. They'll make us go second, which is what we want, with no go second cards at all. Why don't Ancient Gear have a card like discard 1 Ancient Gear card, destroy all monsters your opponent controls, or destroy all spell traps your opponent controls, or discard 1 Ancient Gear card, your opponent can't respond to any. I suppose Fortress is that, but better. They need another card that does what Fortress does. Thankfully, we drew it. See, because Fortress does Drill Beam target any card, or is it monsters specifically? Because quick play responses to continuous spell cards are kind of rare. You kind of need quick play spot removal. Like, I mean, MST would do it, but people don't play those types of things. Everything's like monster removal, quick play monster negation. Flipping Mutant Beast would do it. And the fact that now, I'm in like a catch-22 almost. Like, I don't know when to surrender. Or like, because this card exists, I've got it in my hand, but also because it's in my deck. And if it resolves, it kind of is everything. I don't know if I should surrender or not. Like that branded duel, if we had stuck Fortress, we might have been able to win. Because they wouldn't have been able to respond to anything. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of Ancient Gear cards and effects. Do you know how strong that is? That's Drill Beam, isn't it? Hang on, let me read. Target 1 face-up card on the field. Okay, so Drill Beam hits Fortress, which means I don't think we can win. I thought Drill Beam was just monsters. They're full Blue Eyes combo, so no. So, scratch everything I said about quick play removal of continuous spell cards being rare. If Drill Beam does it, then nearly every single deck has an out to Fortress. I think choosing to go second puts a little bit of fear in them. It's like, oh my god, they want... Okay, so they're going to win on turn 2, right? So we need to be really, really careful how we play. That's a 60 card deck, right? Yep. Okay. Does this ignore summoning conditions? It does. So I could tank it for Golem. Not that that would be a very good idea. Is it more monsters than you do? Yeah, okay, so you special... Righty-ho. Advanced is good, I think. Yeah. Do we need Fortress here? I think it's probably the smart thing to do. The problem is, can we OTK? I can use Golem. I can use another Golem in deck. That's 6,600, 7,900. We might be able to do this, you know. So we Fortress. We are now free falling. Tankard effect. Golem. Target one face up. Oh, okay, yeah. So we do this. We Ancient Gear Fusion. We use summon Megaton. We use you. And then we use the other normal one. And we might as well just use like... hang on. What will happen? When does it check the name, do you think? When does it check the name? We are about to find out. Will I get 2 attacks or will I get 3? This isn't what the effect of Tankard is actually going to win the game here. Tankard? Tankard. I could do it like an ale. Why did it go to them? They shouldn't be able to respond. Right, so we activate Tanker. We destroy this, and we just go to battle phase. Oh, okay. I didn't see they got that in the graveyard. Okay, so that might affect things here. How many attacks will Thingy get? Oh, no! Oh, that did affect everything. Can I make Howitzer here in any way? I might be able to. We link. This is reckless. I don't really know the line. It's forming in my head as we speak. Yes. Gear Town. Oh, what? Oh, it's a conditional, and if you do... Well, that was a terrible mistake. Okay. So I was going to do Ballista, pop Gear Town, get Hunting Hound, activate Hunting Hound, fuse for Howitzer. But that's never going to happen now because it's all gone to hell. And now they've got the Primite engine going. Oh, I hate flipping bestials. So it checks the name at point of summoning. Maybe we do need attack points. And they can just recycle the drill beam, right? Yeah, that's ridiculous. 60 card Blue Eyes branded Primite. It's not good, man. This one is so annoying because we were so close. And I feel like I risked it for the biscuit when it came to the effect of choosing... I think I could I have done something else? Battle phase. Okay. Now they do have just another drill beam, so they can just recycle that as many times as they want. Do they have to have like a Primite monster maybe? Okay. Oh, they've got a level 5 or higher normal monster. So they can just negate and banish whatever we do here. Well, I suppose I could special summon Statue and hope they activate the zombie vampire in main phase 2. Whoa! Hey, you sent my commander to the graveyard. And EMR. Do I have any dark golems left? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've got 2. Toy tank. Okay, so they need to have a normal monster or a Primite monster in their hand or field. SP. Okay. Oh, that's how they get it back. Okay, so Drill Beam is back online and now they've got a banish. I don't think we can play through this. Unless we draw another fortress. I mean, that's a good bait for, like, everything. I don't have another Gear Town to activate the effect of Ballista with. I can't believe I stayed in this duel. Okay, so there goes the Drill Beam. Special summon Ancient Gear Statue. I could summon this. Hang on, what does this do? Activates a card or effect. Okay, so what if I just special summon this, right? And don't activate its effect. And then just attack SP. What happens here? Never surrender. Well, there you go. Am I just the best? Maybe. I would be so annoyed if I was them. Fuming. They should have banished themselves. Actually, no, they shouldn't have done because you have to banish 2, don't you? So, at the effect of Statue activating, it tributes itself. So then SP doesn't have a target to banish because you would banish SP and then Statue. But because Statue tributes itself a cost... it's gone, then SP would have to banish itself and Blue Eyes, or can it even do it? It has to be one opponent's monster and one you control. Regardless, if it has to be Blue Eyes, then it would just leave an open field. Oh, look at this degeneracy. Let's play Count the Engines. Right, what engines have we got in here? We've got the Toy Box engine. Nice. That's 1. We've got Blue Eyes. That's 2. We've got Primite. That's 3. We've got Bestials. That's 4. We've got Horus. That's 5. We've got the flipping Magician Soul's Illusion of Chaos. That's 6. 6s across the board, everybody. I wouldn't call Sphere Mode its own engine. Neither would I call Curry Photon in there for some reason. But yeah, Rancid. 60 cards, 6 engines, no Yu-Gi-Oh to be seen. And they still lost to me. Me! I know they didn't do anything in their first turn, but even still. I mean, you run the risk of bricking if you play 60 cards. Fortress turn 1, Fortress turn 1, Fortress turn 1. I'm starting to... The problem with practicing in the solo mode, yeah, is because the solo mode is so bad, they don't do the interactions that a real person would do. You don't really realize the quality of the cards you have. It's yubble. This is really bad. We can't beat you, Bell, can we? Because their effects don't activate in the battle phase. I genuinely don't think we can do this, and we have no like removal other than EMR, and we can't attack directly. What is that? Summoning curse. Wow. And even if I make howitzer, what if I make howitzer? What if I summon hunting hound? And make... No, because they could just repeatedly crash into me with other things. Is this any effect? Okay, max C. That's fine. I don't really care about that. This seems a little bit strong. We've got fusion. We've got everything. Let's just get catapult. Activate catapult. I don't really know what I'm doing. We destroy this. We special summon. Hunting hound is a flipping... It has to be normal summon to get that effect. Yeah, and these effects don't activate. Oh, spell and trap cards effects anyway, so that's... I don't think I have a way to win here. Even if I summon howitz. And this summoning curse thing has really messed... They have to banish one card from their hand. That's crazy. Well, I don't have a way around this. Maybe if that summoning curse hadn't happened, I might have been able to howitzer and just sit on howitzer, doing 1,000 damage each turn. But even then, they could have just summoned 2 and crashed them both and then do 2,000 to me. Let's go, Fortress. Let's go. Let's go, Fortress. Let's go. Let's go, Fortress. Let's go. Advance is almost as good. Double golem in the hand, though, is truly rancid. That is the worst thing, because now I can't summon Megaton. Well, I can, it's just it won't have multiple attacks. Okay, go Malice combo. I want to see what happens here. I've got advance, so I don't know if Malice have a quick play negate of the 2 continuous spell cards. Maybe Overload Fusion is the future, because maybe I'm putting too much stock in the rare instances where I'll be going first. And Overload Fusion could literally save duels just by whipping out Giant out of nowhere. Yeah, I think that actually is where it is. It's a good recovery tool, and this deck needs recovery. Wow, look how many cards they've got. Why did anyone think these would be a good set of cards to make? Well, I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. And also, why are they all still legal? Oh, and they got a bunch of new stuff as well. New cyber stuff. It's magic, this. I mean, how brain dead do you have to be to invent these cards and then allow them to be made? I mean, Fortress Ancient Gear Giant does clear this board. We won't win from it, but, you know, Statue. Advance. I imagine they've got an Ash somewhere. Yeah, they drew 1,000,000 cards. Of course they've got an Ash. Why wouldn't they? Wyvern. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it banishes. Whoops. Okay. Statue. What do? We statue for Dark Golem. Dark Golem for... I don't know. At this stage, I don't really know and or care. I'm just looking at this insane board. Okay. Here we go. Now what are you going to do? Probably one of 1,000,000 things. Oh, not even a Malice card. Just a Dominus Impulse. Brilliant. Cool. Really good. Yeah, okay, cool. Brilliant. Brilliant Yu-Gi-Oh! If you are out there and are deliberating the creation of a card game, don't let it become like that. Schedule is a nice bait war. Voiceless Voice? Wow, I haven't seen this in a while. What does Thingy's attack go up to? The Skull Servant's attack when Low's on the field. Is it more than 4,500? Fortress off the top. Fortress off the top. Need that fortress off the top. Fortress off the top. What? Is that searchable in any other way? Advance, Dark Golem, Wyvern. No, I'm running all the cards that can search it. 4,100. Now, is this like a spell negate, a card, or effect? Okay, so we need to bait that before we activate the fortress that we don't have. It's all good. Wow, they got lots of everything. Ryuge Realm. Okay, now that is quite good. So let's schedule to bait. Let's do the schedule line. Okay, they're allowing the schedule line, at least for now. Yes. Okay, so there's a negate. Right. Does this have a negate? I don't know. Oh, that's interaction. Well, we can only do what we can only do. That's not a negate, though. That just does a bounce, right? Fortress. Okay. Fortress. Okay, are we off to the races? We are not quite off to the races. I've already special summoned that way. Ooh, yeah, let's get Catapult. Let's activate Advance. Tribute that to draw. Let's activate Catapult, because now we've got no monsters. To destroy Advance. To special summon Dark Golem. Yeah. And we'll get that, and what do we want? Do we get Box to then get Gear Frame? Let's get rid of another urgent schedule. We don't need that. And then we do Box just to get... Oh, another statue would be good for next turn if there is a next turn. Did they banish Commander? Oh, they banished Commander. This goes down if Low is not on the field, right? Oh, it's in the graveyard. Oh, you can special summon this more than once. Or did they negate the summon? I don't actually know what's going on here anymore. I think we do this. I think we special summon, because we can't activate the trap card, unfortunately, because we don't have the flipping commander in the graveyard. So we use this, and then just a bunch of dudes. So we'll use a gear frame, and we'll use a, I don't know, what? Like a flipping hunting hound, and like a flipping tankard. I keep calling it a tankard. It's a tanker. And here comes the true boss monster of the deck with no summoning animation. You love to see it. Right, so we attack that, we do that, we attack that, we do a bunch. That's what? So that's 400 plus 4,000. Okay. Tanker effect. Hunting Hound effect. Not Hunting Hound effect. Hunting Hound special summon. Okay. Can I make two? I can make two. Now, but I'm super vulnerable to, like, everything. I don't know, man. At this stage, I'm just... Oh! I was just gonna say, at this stage, I'm just clicking buttons. Nice. Did they must have just blazed through all their interaction. I just assumed they had more. I'm still looking for game. I think I might have been able to do it. If I just made another Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, one of them destroys Skull Servant low, and then the other one just attacks directly. However, playing against a person, playing against people, has very much... No, not mutant. Shown me that this is not necessary. As funny as it would be to activate, it's just not necessary. They're not in my bookmarks. Overload Fusion, I think, is the way to go. Yeah, I think this is the ratio. Do we need another commander, maybe? I mean, Hunting Hound would have saved us then. Box got us a second statue, so we need to keep both of those. 3 statues good, 3 wyverns good. Maybe one less gear frame. Although gear frame is a spell trap searcher as well. Tankard got us Hunting Hound out of the graveyard then. Oh, maybe everything is fine as it is then. Or maybe we run 3... No, I think this is okay. Maybe we 2 Overload Fusion, only have 5 bits of generic support, and then run an extra commander maybe? We'll see if we're bricking on Overload Fusion. It is quite a bricky card, but it can also just win the game for you. Okay, Advance is Fortress with an extra step. So that's okay. Branded. We did beat them. No, they were playing 60 previously, and this one is 40... What's that? 47, 48, 49 card branded? Strange. I mean, if we can get to... That's the problem. Like, I don't know when to surrender. I just don't know when to surrender. We know to surrender against Malice. Unless we've drawn Fortress in our opening hand or have a way to get... I can't even remember what happened with that Malice. Tax Dragon. Will we be paying our taxes? Well, what's that? 1 activation. Fortress. We'll see what we draw as well. Because Gear Frame is not that good in this scenario. Maybe we do reduce the Gear Frame to 2. But what do we increase? Commander wouldn't help. I mean, Tankard wouldn't help here. Like, Wyvern is really the only thing. And Statue. But we're running 3 of both of those anyway. Just don't get the bird. Don't get the bird. It's amazing that that weird little bird is like the most powerful card in this entire deck. Okay. Oh yeah, the end phase of a branded player. I have no way of getting that on the field. But we'll advance. Yep, 600. That's fine. Fortress effect. Well, not Fortress effect. Fortress just activate. Okay, that's fine. I think I've seen the line. Gear Frame. Why did we draw that Golem? Do we have to run 3 of them just so we don't draw them? Don't worry about it. Gear Frame. Activate effect to discard something. The other Gear Frame, I guess. Oh, they can destroy my this. Now they can respond to my... Oh, they didn't do it. Okay. Oh, God. Can I get... Okay, this is a risk. Can I get... Oh, who cares? At this point, who cares? Let's get rid of Duel just in case. Right. So, this is bad. So we have to get this. Well, can we just win here? If we just make this, just using everything we have. We're about to go full-blown minus everything. I was thinking get Catapult off Gear Frame, I think, does need to go down to 2. Okay, 2,000. Piercing damage. 4,500. Just attack this for game. Attack that for game. I don't know what they were doing. This deck is not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Anyway, yeah, so Gear Frame doesn't have a very wide search range. I mean, it did save us there, but we did have 2. So let's reduce it to 1. Not to 1, to 2. And then, do we genuinely put the 3rd regular Ancient Gear Golem in? Because having it in the deck is really good. This is 3+. Okay, it's any... No, it's not worth it. It's too bricky. Gajiltron Chimera, anybody? This is weird. I've never seen this one before until I started making this deck. You can normal summon this without tribute. When your opponent activates a spell, you can send 1 machine or 1 from your deck to the graveyard, negate the... So there's your interaction. Do we just sort of special normal summon this? No, of course not. It's ridiculous. If you could special summon it in defense mode, maybe, but no, it's normal summon without tributing. Poodoo. Maybe another Gear Town. I do have 3 Gear Town here. Do we care about Gear Town? I mean, Gear Town is super searchable off Ballista. And that's really the only way of getting rid of it, and we have to have that as well. No, there's no point in doing that. You know what? No, we'll keep Gear Frame in 3. It's got 1,600 attack and anything. There's no better option, I don't think. Well, we have comfortably stayed in Platinum 4. The moment I take out EMR, they make me go first. What is happening? If I draw Overload Fusion, I'm gonna flipping switch. Oh my god, this is terrible. I can't special summon this. I can't do this. I can't do anything. I can't do this. I'm not gonna be able to summon Golem. I can't even make Howitzer because I didn't have enough monsters because I drew flipping Overload Fusion. Now, Overload Fusion isn't terrible here because if this becomes a grind game, so what if we get Box? Yeah, we get Box. And we activate Box, and we get Statue, and now we can't set anything as well because I keep forgetting this effect of Wyvern. This is not a good duel. They made us go first. 60 card, 10 Yi? 10 Pi? Sorry, not 10 Yi. 10 Yi could OTK from this board though, because of their new Synchro monster. They activate... Oh god, it's branded OTK. Yeah, I mean... What do we do? What do we do? I mean, even then, what would EMR have done in this situation? I would have been able to pop one of their monsters. Maybe that would have done something. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do this. This is very reactionary, but whatever. Reduce that to 2. I've got them here, don't I? One of them. Okay, just do the right thing and make me go second. Thank you. Okay, urgent schedule going second is good. Tanker Golem is good because that can special summon it and then you get the search. Catapult is less good because we've got nothing to destroy, but if we get Fortress, everything is fine. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. Time Lord. Right. What do we do in the face of a Time Lord? That I can't negate. I can't negate that effect. So just smashing into it over and over again. Let's urgent schedule. Let's get this and this. Remember, urgent schedule is a line in its own. This is all we're not going negative in any way here. This is all just from urgent schedule. All of this is just from urgent schedule. Don't worry about it. Now I wonder if Ballista works on a monster that's attack is already 0. Gear Town, please work. It doesn't work. Oh, there are so many flipping rules. Okay, breathe. So what we do instead is we normal summon Tanker, we activate Tanker, and we special summon the Golem in the graveyard. Golem effect. I'm kind of just trying to get advantage here because I just really want to just summon Howitzer. Okay. Serves me right for trying to get advantage then, I guess. We've already normal summoned, so let's get... I'm going to want more of these, and probably this as well. And I will discard this. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. We'll fusion. We'll make Howitzer using this and this. And we're going to burn them to death. Burn them at stake. End phase. Because now thingy goes away. Are you joking? What? Come on. That's ridiculous. They got half the life point one. And now they're going to have like some kind of hidden barrel again, and I'm not going to be able to flipping interact with it because I've got too many cards. And I have no way of discarding. I suppose I could do this. I'll make another one of these, and this will make us go minus. I don't think I can activate the burn effect twice, though. I cannot. That's fine. We reduce the number of cards we have. If they draw another Time Lord, I'm going to flipping lose it. This doesn't go to like the top. This just shuffles it into the deck. Yeah, okay. What will you do? End phase. Okay. Right, so what if this guy does his thing, and then this guy goes to attack mode, and we go to battle phase. Howitzer attack. Oh, no. Okay. That's what you get for being greedy. Oh, Muhammad. Okay, so I just lost that, like, super badly. If I had just been patient. But I thought thingy was unaffected by effects. I thought I was safe enough. Oh, well. Okay, well, what a strange way to lose. I'll see you after the blur. This was kind of fun, actually. Okay, hi. I've been doing some thinking since yesterday evening, and... I'm pretty positive that EMR was a mistake, so we'll just pretend that didn't happen, and we're going to put in a Clockwork Knight instead. We might change the ratios of this to Overload Fusions, maybe 2 Clockwork Knight, 1 Overload Fusion. For the moment, Overload Fusion is a good sort of comeback enabler, maybe even an extender in certain scenarios. So that's that. I'm also considering reducing this because it's not been very effective and it is so searchable. So I think we'll take that down to 2 and we'll put in, I think we're going to put in another Gear Town. Because if we've got this up, we don't have to search it via Ballista, right? And also it becomes available as a good target for Catapult. We'll see. Ratios are ratios. Alas, Yorick, you knew him well? Horatio? Somewhere in there. I don't know, Shakespeare, man. Anyway, let's see if we can stay in Platinum 4. I think that's the... Could we do 2 whole weeks just staying in the same rank? That's never happened before. No promotion, no relegation. Just the old Bristol City going second. Fortress off the top. Fortress off the top. Fortress, 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 fortress off the top. Now, if we see a Malice card, we'll just surrender, though. Because even with Fortress off the top, that deck is unbeatable. Truly unbeatable. End phase. Okay, can we OTK on an open board? Maybe, you know. Well, first things first, I'm the realist. Oh, God, we drew an Ancient Gear Golem. I could easily OTK if I didn't have that. Although, I can use it in my hand, actually. So we do this. We statue. We activate statue. We get Glom. We activate Dark Glom. This is not that relevant, but we'll get you just in case. We've got loads of stuff, actually. Oh, I keep forgetting that. You have to select both. Okay, so that was just straight up negative card advantage, but that's fine because we can just do this and we can make Megaton and we can use you and you and the last standard Ancient Gear Golem to make Megaton, who should be able to attack 3 times for game. Battle phase. They can't activate effects. Triple attack. Oh, look at that. Smooth. Well, that was dramaless, except the mistake with the search, but that's fine. What were they playing? Wow. Okay. I imagine they drew, like, all their hand traps. And Fortress saved our bacon there, as it always does. I totally underestimated the power of that card when I was practicing with this deck. Okay, getting just a single win does help with our goal of staying in Platinum 4 for 2 weeks. Okay, so we got Wyvern, which is Fortress. 60 cards. Azamina. 60 card Azamina. Beansmith, probably, and like maybe 2 or 3 other engines. We got our record, which was 6 yesterday. That 60 card, 6 engine deck. A true abomination. You never know though. I can't just surrender because we could draw Fortress off the top and then just win. Why did they normal summon draw? Oh, just to link. Moon of the Closed Heaven. Didn't that just get banned in real life? I think it did. This game is desperately calling out for like a, what do they call it? A crucifixion list? Where they just hit everything. Like every single Malice card needs to be banned immediately. Or like limited to 1. Even that won't stop them really. And then what else do they need to do? They need to ban Maxi, ban Appaloosa, ban Baron's alright, I think. This day and age. Ban, I don't really know. See, the problem is I surrender too much to the meta, so I don't really know what the problem cards are other than all of Malice and Maxi and the Appaloosa. Snake Eye combo. So they did all of that, and now they can go into Snake Eyes. Did they add that? I don't even remember. But it's cool that it's the last card. How do we bait out a negate if they have one? Does this have a negate? Okay, it does. Oh, great. Yep, Fiendsmith. Cool, so they're just going to make a bunch of negates, so I can't do this. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! What a sad state you are in. I saw that recently this game hit its lowest ever concurrent player count. That's not a good sign. However, I mean, they're making their own bed, so they are lying in it. They have made an unplayable, appalling state of affairs game, and now they're suffering the consequences. Now, is this just Millennium, or is this the engine? I suppose it is Millennium, because engines don't play the pieces of Exodia. This might be a problem. Well, they're taking down their life points just to get to... Oh, they had that the whole time. Why didn't they activate that first? Then you didn't have to pay any life points to activate Sing Engine. So now you've got 2 Anks. Or did they... No, yeah, they did. I'm not sure if we can play through a board wipe. Okay. Well, Clockwork Knight. Negate it. Go on. Do the most pointless negate of all time. Okay. Yeah, right. Urgent Schedule. Now you gotta negate that. Okay. So there goes that. So they can just tribute that to negate the special summon. Cool. So let's just do this. Let's get Golem. I forgot about that. I always forget about that. I think we're pretty much done here. They have far too much interaction. But we'll get... What have we got in our hand? Frame. Well, we could try this. Try this. We'll just try and get as much interaction out of this as possible. We'll discard Frame. We'll just activate Ancient Gear Fortress. What's this? Clockwork Knight has a thing. A machine from a deck to your hand. Okay, there you go. There's another reason not to play EMR. I think I should have normal summoned Wyvern first. Oopsie-doodle. Okay, so we've basically burnt through kind of everything, but we've got nothing else we can do here. Oh, okay. We can do this. Special summon this. Well, we can make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, but it can't be over this because if this card battles... Hang on. Have I got Commander in the... I don't have Commander in the graveyard. Well, let's normal summon this. I can't do everything I need to do. That Exodia is just a bit too big. Okay. Even if I somehow can make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant and Howitzer, it still won't work. Oh, hang on. If I just... Hang on. Let's get Box. No, let's get Box and then Box Effect. It's the old double search. Oh, we can get Commander here. I don't really want to. Let's get Statue for next turn, I think. So if we attack, if we make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, right, using you on the field and then just a bunch of dudes. You definitely get rid of a tanker and we'll get rid of Hunting Hound might come up, so let's get rid of another gear frame. So if we attack into Blue Eyes, I'm not sure what they'll lose. It'll go down to 4,500 life points. What do they have? I've attacked. Oh, I can go into the back row. Do I crash? I don't think I crash. I think that would be crazy. What can we do here? We can do Clockwork Knight. Not yet. Okay, so we ate through everything they had, just about. I don't particularly care about that, to be honest, because Ancient Gear Giant is unaffected by everything. But the thing is, they've got another Ankh, right? Oh, God, they got that card. Okay, then. Oh, they lose 1,000 life points as well. I forgot about that. We might have a problem here. If they activate this, I can't... they can just OTK me, I think, through Wyvern, and maybe even through this. Hang on. Can it get them from the graveyard? From your hand or deck? So this when it's activated, it destroys all cards in the back row. So that leg is going to go to the back, to the graveyard. Now they just have a handful of Anks, I think. What the hell is this? Well, how was I supposed to know they were going to do that? They got one in the graveyard. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's really annoying. Okay. Face up plus Catapult isn't bad. Yeah, Clockwork Knight was such a good shout. Maybe we do change this to... What did I put into Gear Town? Chimera or Illusion. Same difference, really. What gets discarded? I kind of want all of these. Ancient Gear Fusion. Great. Hunting Hound. No, we do this first. I can't see us winning this. But that's fine. So, Catapult to do this... baits out stuff, I guess. Although, does Thingy require illusion monsters? One beast monster, one fiend monster. Although Chimera just requires like 3 different monsters, doesn't it? Maybe I keep Clockwork Knight up. Maybe I keep them as machines. Okay, well, that plan didn't work, did it? Guardian Chimera is just what, like 3 different monsters or something? I can't remember. And now it just destroys my entire field, right? Ugh. Yeah, I can't do this. I suppose we'll wait to see what they destroy with this effect. The hell is this? Void Burial, the Dragon Undertaker. Okay, so we'll do this effect of Clockwork Knight, and we'll banish Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. Oh, they've still got more, have they? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they just have Ash Blossom or something. Okay, no, because we can get... to be honest, I don't really know what this achieves. Because we've got Wyvern. If we had Tankard, and we've already special summoned with that effect. Well, we can do this, get this, then get something else... Maybe I should have discarded... Ancient Gear Catapult. What am I thinking? What was I thinking? I shouldn't have discarded Hunting Hound. Yeah, because I could have made Giant and wiped their board and done a lot of damage. But now I cannot. Misplay. Not quite on the relegation battle yet, but we'll get there, I suppose. We just need to win one, and then we suddenly go up to 3 wins needed, so we could sort of float around the bottom of Platinum 4. That is assuming we get a win at any point. Okay. 52 card deck. Interesting. What does Dark Resonator do? Oh, there's a little ding. Raid Raptor. How much attack does that massive ineffective thing have? I think it's like 3,500. I think we could be over it if that's like all they make. The problem is this is going to take forever. Okay, so Ultimate Falcon has... That's not a quick effect. Okay, so that's fine. As long as they don't make like bare negates, I'm good. I can out this. I can out this card. This is the first deck I think I've played that I can out Ultimate Falcon. Now we just need like Fortress off the top. Whoa, they just paid half their life points. Now, does that have a negate? No. This is just like an extender. That's Poodoo. Well, not Poodoo. Oh, I hate Raid Raptors so much. They're just their design it's just, their designs are bad. It's just, they look terrible. Well, I suppose this one's supposed to be like dead. But even still, I don't like them. I don't like them. Now, as you know, I'm partial to giant robots, but apparently I'm not partial to robot birds. Oh, Rusty Bardiche. Oh dear. Well, what did they... it doesn't matter. Okay, so what do we do first? What do we do? Well, it depends on the draw, I suppose. Unfortunately, Chaos Ancient Gear Giant is susceptible to this. Wow, this person has taken ages. You gonna do anything in the end phase? Ow. Well, Gear Town and Catapult aren't too bad together. Okay, we'll just go until we can go no more. Ah, I see. Isn't that like a floodgate? Okay, well, just do this. What? Oh, I see. So it's like Harpy's Featherstorm, except worse. So they did all of that just to get that on the field. We're on the rank down. We got Fortress, but we got both golems. Oh, that's awful. That is truly disastrous. We have to use both from our hand. They could be 2 other cards. Don't you want to do that on... Okay. Doesn't have an effect where it's like, draw 1 card. Did they not do the effects of that? They didn't. What do I send to the graveyard? Well, definitely a Howitzer. And probably a Ballista. None of these have like effects when they're sent to the graveyard, do they? It's when they're destroyed. Yep. Oh, it's Voiceless Voice too. Well, we beat Voiceless Voice yesterday. I feel like yesterday was maybe a bit of an outlier and gave me a slightly inflated impression of what this deck could actually do. Then we just got lucky. Take your time. I got football on the telly now. Might be a bit loud. Saravis. We don't target our opponents, so we don't care about that. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Well, what do we draw? Brilliant. Okay, so they did the search instead of negating. I mean, I've got nothing, basically. I suppose I have to discard one of these. Actually, I shouldn't have done that at all, should I? God's sake, man! We get Advance. We activate Advance. We get Fusion? Yeah, sure, why not? I really should have discarded flipping Golem, the other one. Oh, well. Here we go, then. Well, we might as well. I'll just do Catapult after this is negated by your boy. Catapult. Right, okay, so we special summon this Dark Golem. We activate Dark Golem. We get... I need to destroy all of their cards, and I think the only way I can do that is with... I don't think the one with 3 attacks is going to work. But that is quite good as well. Yeah, but I can't summon Chaos Giant with that. So, let's get this. What did I select? No, I don't want that. Let's get this. Yeah. We can special summon this. No, let's just go. Nah. Oh, I can do from the flipping deck. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. Everybody breathe. Everybody shut up. Oh, get rid of a tanker. We really need that in the deck, so we'll get rid of a frame. And we might as well get rid of one of the wyverns. Let's get rid of Royal Rare Wyvern. Why not, eh? I'm stupid on a flippin' Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, get tankered out of the graveyard. Okay, negate that, that's fine. They will hold in that. There's statue. Okay, now let's go to battle phase. I think I may have made an error there, but that's fine. Just wipe the field. Yeah, if I had left Cerevis on the field, we might have been in business there, but okay. I think I just played that really slapdash, and I forgot the effect of Ancient Flipping Gear Fusion. But I wonder if they have an out to Ancient Gear Giant. All it is just monster effect. That's it. Maybe I couldn't have won. How much defense does Cerevis have? 2,200, 2,800. That's not enough. Just monster removal via monster effect, and I lose. I played this so poorly. I was going to say, that would actually deal with this. Oh, SP. Brilliant. Does that get... I can't attack directly, and it doesn't come back, does it? Okay, so we can't win now. Oh, and they're going into sprite stuff, yeah. Job on, mate. Well, the goal of staying in Platinum 4 has been failed. Let's try and get back into Platinum 4. I feel like we maybe could have found games somewhere in that. I need to be more careful. I need to take this more seriously, I think. Okay, now we're serious. Let's get serious. Is this Zombie World? Okay, we don't care about... Oh, God. We don't need machines, do we? We just need... Oh, jeez. Skull Servant. It's one of these Skull Servant players. We have no way of, like... negating monster effects, although Ballista can reduce its attack to 0. They have White is a Skull Servant player playing Swords of Revealing Light. I suppose it's just in case they go first. Does it say it's unaffected by spell trap? Okay, so Giant can still go. Okay, so urgent schedule. We special summon this, and we special summon this. No. You're joking, this requires machines. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. I keep forgetting to do 2! Oh my god, I am losing my mind a little bit here. And I have no way of getting this in the graveyard? Oh, I'm so angry. I can't do anything. I can attack this flipping Karibo. I can't even attack because of Swords of Revealing Light. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Okay, I am like really rattled. For some reason, I don't really know why. Relax. I think I've just threw away 2 duels in a row there just by playing really badly. Okay, breathe. Just relax. There's nothing to be aggro about. It's fine. Another 2 games in a row with Swords of Revealing Light. What are the chances? Unfortunately, we have no way of making a game through... Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay. Laugh at the bad things that happen. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Please negate that. Okay, they didn't. That's fine, though. Get you, and we'll get you, and we'll just remember that Ballista requires Earth Machines, not Ancient Gears for some reason. No. Okay, well, that's fine. This is all just from 1 urgent schedule. It's all good. That's a lot of attack points. Okay, so from here, we Royal Rare Wyvern. Now, is this... Hang on. Is this... Ancient Gear Golem you control. Okay, so I can't... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep, okay, a concept is formulating. So I want to do this. I want Fortress. So we Fortress, then we Ballista. Okay, so Ballista effect, Gizzy Town. Ballista effect, destroy Gizzy Town. Reduce you to 0. Of course it's unaffected. Like, why would it be affected? Dark Golem from the deck. Yes. Why is this... Okay, so it's unaffected by monster effects from the extra deck. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I hate it, but whatever. We get the trap. What else do we need? Let's get this for next turn. Because I'm just gonna make... what do we discard? We'll discard urgent schedule. We make Dark Golem using just this on the field. Why can't it attack? Oh, because of the... Yeah, Swords of Revealing Light. We'll send Frame, and we'll send a Tanker, and we'll send, I suppose, another Frame. Summon Animationless Dark Golem. Okay, so I have no way of getting any Dark Golem out on the field, do I? No. That's fine, so let's just go to battle phase. And because he's unaffected, he can just attack. So that's 800 damage. Nice. First blood. We're playing the long con here. Ancient Gear Golem. So this doesn't affect this because it doesn't have Ancient Gear Golem in its text and it's Ancient Gear Giant. This doesn't have it either. So there's really no point in doing anything. Yeah, we'll just say that for next turn, innit? Go on then. Quem. Now, if they just fuse with Ancient Gear Giant, we kind of just lose. Although we do have bits. I'm not sure I have a way of getting a Golem onto the field. Yeah, we've got 2 of these in the graveyard already. We need more. Oh, they're just going to fuse again using my guys. Mirror Jade. What can you do, eh? I can barely do anything because of this flipping Swords of Revealing Light. Of all things, Swords of Revealing Light is... And I can't... This is so miserable. Special summon statue. Activate statue. Special summon the last Dark Golem. Activate Dark Golem. I mean, yeah. We'll get advance and... fusion. We need fusion. And we will discard... I don't want to discard... Oh! I don't know what I want to discard. Probably box. This is so tempting for just in case we get to a stage when flipping Swords of Revealing Light isn't on the field anymore. Well, we can clear their monsters again. We use this. We are running out of resources very quickly. Statue, Hunting Hound, Golem, I suppose. We're not going to make Megaton at this point. How many cards? I have barely any cards left in deck. They've got a summon negate. They're just going to fuse with me again. I can't deal with this. Wow, I didn't realize my mood could be shattered so easily. This is misery. And I don't think EMR could have saved any of these duels. Set 1. What the hell is that? Predaplant Bias Blip. Is that new? I haven't seen that before. Linkery bug. Pendulum Summon Effect Veiler, people. They did it. I am starting to really dislike Ancient Gear Duel and Ancient Gear Commander. Like, if nothing goes wrong, we could use it. Like, we could statue effect for Dark Golem double search. Then we can get rid of Commander with the Dark Golem search. And then activate Commander in the graveyard, Ancient Gear Duel. Can both from the deck, right? Field or graveyard. You are joking. Not even from the hand. And thingy gets... The specificity of this card is outrageous. It has no right being this bad. Alright, what does this do? Okay. I don't activate monster effects in the hand. What the hell is this? Okay. Well, we got Urgent Schedule. That does get 2 more guys into the graveyard. So we'll see. Starting to lose the will here. And I've only been going for 1 hour and 13 minutes. It's not enough time to quit. Okay. Urgent Schedule. I have the card that I would normally summon off Urgent Schedule in my hand. So that's great. No. Okay. So we do these 2. That's 2 in the graveyard. Ballista comes out. Activate Ballista. Now I can't activate monster effects in the hand, but I don't think I do that, to be honest. That's fine. Now I'm just pretty much sure you're not going to ash me or something. Now this is just this effect. Okay, so we do this. We destroy Gear Town. We make you 0. We activate Gear Town. We special summon Dark Golem. Now, what do we need off Dark Golem? I mean, we've come this far on the combo. I don't think Fortress is even necessary at this point. Oh, okay. Did you just make me lose 500 attack? Not even destroy it. Okay. Cool. Unless there's an effect that's like, what is going on? Now they're just burning through everything. Okay. That's just their main phase. I can play around this, that's no problem. This, they've activated now. They've lost 1,000 life points. Now they can gain 500. This loses 500 attack. I don't care. I have everything I need, I think. His effect isn't negated, so we'll get this anyway. I nearly did it again, you know. And we'll just get, like, Wyvern for next turn, if there is a next turn. Send you, we'll get rid of you. Now, we can't activate the effect in hand, but that goes away. Okay, now we activate Commander. How many? Hang on. Shut up. How many do we have in the graveyard? We've got... That'll be 2. So, yeah. Okay, so that is enough. Thank God for flipping Urgent Schedule. Who knew that was so important? What? Don't do this to me now. Oh. Okay, gain 500 life points. I should have activated Ancient Gear Fortress. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest. Okay, we put this face up. We activate Ancient Gear Fortress, like 10 years too late, but it's here now. We activate Ancient Gear Duel. I feel like I'm going a roundabout. I could have done this significantly easier. I have to have one that I control. Okay, here comes this. 4,400. It can attack 3 times. You can't respond to it. You can't target it. It's basically invincible. Let's just go to battle phase. Yep. Bash. Game. Yeah. Well, miraculously, that isn't enough to lift my move. Because I could have done the exact same thing using Ancient Gear Fusion and Megaton. Attack 3 times. That's got 3,300 attack. That's more than enough to kill. The only thing is, it doesn't do piercing. Maybe we do make that 1. Do we get out the engine entirely? Because we could have just used Fusion, send the guys from the deck to make this. And this can attack 3 times with its own effect. Man, I'm glad I didn't make 3 of these. It's just so restrictive. Because you need 1 on the field and enough stuff in your graveyard as well. Yeah, I don't see this ever happening. So that's going. That's finished. Enough of that. Okay, so what do we replace it with? Do we get another one of these? Because I'm sick of drawing this and it will go into pot. But then having more than one will probably make us draw it more, won't it? I think we get a 3rd tanker and maybe a 2nd hunting hound? No. I think we get actually Ballista and Gear Town. Yeah, I think a 3rd tanker's alright. Because swarming is a thing. Ballista and Gear Town. I'm glad I have 3 of these. Okay, we'll try this once, and then we'll stop. And I'll go into a dark room and cry. 2nd, please. Fortress off the top. Fortress off the top. Fortress off the top. Okay, so now we need to change our mindset. Now that we got rid of the trap card and commander, which suck. Sorry. We need to think about what we're trying to make. We're trying to make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant on boards with stuff. And if there's stuff in defense mode, if we've got an open board or less stuff, the Megaton guy. This True Draco. This thing, I hate this. Why is... Oh, that should be banned. Ah, double Gear Town, cool. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do from here. Fortress first, before anything else. What do I need? I need Fusion. Oh, it's so hot. I could do... If it wasn't for this, I could play around this. Urgent schedule. Tanker... This. Suppose we banish a Gear Town. And that's not once per turn. That just keeps happening. What if I normal summon this? Normal summon Dark Golem. Yes. We'll get Fusion. And this doesn't matter, does it? Get a box for an extra search. We'll discard Gear Town. Yep. I'll get Statue. So if I make Megaton, I can hit 3 times. Hang on. I'm going to face up while a monster is negate the effects. During the turn, it was special summoned. And this doesn't protect me from that, do they? Okay, so I think I have to make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, unfortunately. Because I think this will be negated by lose 1 turn. But Giant won't be. So let's just banish everything. Frame, another tanker. Okay, banish box. What? It's unaffected by spell trap effects. What? Is it because this was active on the field first to negate its effect that makes it immune? Right, yeah, that's great. Wow, all that thinking for no reason. I'll do one more then. Overload Fusion. We can special summon Golem from the hand with Tanker. 55 card deck, 10 card extra deck. Their name is no name. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Nordic. Oh, Valkyrie. Oh, it's not treated as a Valkyrie card. That's quite funny, except Frog the Jam. Whoa. Okay. We got Brissingham, and we got Levitin. They're special summoning 3 here. Synchro Overtake. Why the hell didn't I play this in Red Dragon Archfiend? Oh wait, no, hang on. They don't have any specific material, do they? Or the only ones that have specific materials say Red Dragon Archfiend, and you can't special summon Red Dragon Archfiend from the deck. Okay, so they summoned Odin, right? Unfortunately, Odin is bigger than Megaton, so we have to make Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Now to do that, we could just summon Hunting Hound and fuse that way. That would be big minus. So why don't we frame to discard? No, that won't work. Yeah, I think we have to do this, actually. Oh my god. Once per turn during the end phase, this card was controlled by you control was destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard. You can banish, but it was sent by their own card. Did they think this was a quick effect? You can make it unaffected by... okay, so I'm just going to pass. Should have summoned Tanker, shouldn't I? Not that that would have done anything. Maybe Tanker for frame, discard, overload, search, something like that, maybe. Tribute summon. Okay. So, recycling. This is the kind of duel that I'd quite like to win, because it would be incredibly humiliating if we lose to what is essentially super pure Nordic. Running Final Bringer of the End Times. Which sounds like it should be a monster name, not the name of just a beam. So they make another one of these, but they don't have the stuff to summon. They have to handle field. So it has to be just these two. Okay, so they're getting 2 from the deck. Could you make a guy with just 2? They're really high level, aren't they? Walling up. I see. Okay, so we'll try this again, shall we? We'll try this again. Luckily, we do Catapult. So we'll Gear Town, we'll Catapult, we'll destroy Gear Town, and we'll Special Smon your boy. Okay, phew. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Us to play someone playing Nordics. One of the worst decks in the game. This game makes me feel physically ill. Like and subscribe, I guess. I'll see you next week. Or, yeah, next week. Well, for me, it'll be tomorrow.